7,107 islands compose the Pearl of the Orient Seas. From its rich culture, diverse people, and natural resources to its eagerness for change. This is the Philippines.
In the province of Ilocos Norte are some of the tourist destinations that mirror Filipinos' history and culture. Santa Monica Church, Paway Church, La Virgen Milagrosa Chapel.
While the society lies in the brink of a promised progress, we Filipinos are looked up, not only as heralds but custodians of the true meaning of entrepreneurship.
The passion still burns to make a difference, and it only blazes more and more when we realize that there are so many who need to know that we are here for a purpose.
At the forefront of molding human resources to world-class industry-ready graduates, imbibed with the values of excellence, integrity, and service to God and country, is our home, the Mariano Marcos State University.
This is Patrick, believing that Filipinos are compassionate in volunteerism.
I am Jazz, believing that Filipinos' expressiveness and spontaneity defines creativity.
This is Clay, believing that our cultural diversity showcases our resiliency.
I am James, believing that Filipinos' prominence instills our humility.
And this is Katrina, and together with the Mariano Marcos State University, we lay our platforms within and outside the archipelago.
We open gates and we break ways for sustainable entrepreneurial development. We are Enactus Philippines. Today, we share to you two of the 6 successful communities we helped through the power of business.
Project 1. Enterprise Development Project on Mushroom Production for Bureau of Jail Management and Penology detainees and their households.
This is Tatare. He had been committed inside the jail since 2005. He is also our beneficiary for the past 8 years. Let us listen to him.
Dakkel nga liliwat dati yung may ti MMS Enactus kabut malipatak ti problema kung nakastangad data dati ubrami dito isang sangot na po.
These unravels how so many fall through the cracks of the system. This tale lingers in our senses, that some are destined to change the world, some passively awaiting for change, and some drift into uncharted paths. All we need is the courage to grow and thrive, no matter how confusing the world is. That's why we had the courage to start in our first community, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology in the city of Batak. This is an incarceration facility stifling detainees' freedom from engaging in their livelihood. For their survival, they receive a government food subsidy of $1 a day, making them totally dependent on their families. We have empowered them since 2009. First, we introduced the bamboo production and processing, which helped them build furniture and other souvenir items. However, this was not sustained because of the use of sharp tools, which are prohibited inside the jail. Second, we established the dragon fruit production in support of the provincial local government's goal of becoming the dragon fruit capital of the Philippines. A successful project, but dragon fruit is seasonal, so is their income.
Thus, we introduced the Mushroom Production Project, which opened the gates for a year-round income. This is how we open the gates.
We transferred skills and reoriented values. With the help of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, 18 detainees who have shown positive behavior that gained the trust of the 26 jail officers were trained on mushroom production. In the implementation of the project, the trained detainees shared what they learned in making fruiting bags to the unskilled detainees. They water spray daily the mushroom beds to maintain the humidity inside the mushroom house. This is their daily routine to divert their attention and to temporarily forget their problems. On the other hand, the jail officers are in charge of collecting raw materials for the fruiting bags, delivery of the products to the customers, and practice marketing strategies.
We introduced reinvestment. With the proper application of the acquired knowledge and skills, the detainees reinvested their profit of $289 derived from organic-based dragon fruit production to start the mushroom production project. For 2014, their income amounted to $189. For 2015, there was a decrease in their income to $57 due to spawn diseases. For 2016, as of January to June, their income amounted to $61, and it is expected to earn $268 by the end of the year.
We strengthen entrepreneurial capabilities. Given the high demand for mushroom and the risk of financial losses, we saw the need to assist them in their financial management. We tapped experts from the College of Business, Economics, and Accountancy for the conduct of financial and business management, empowering 25 trainees. This is our yearly activity to help entrepreneurs of Ilocos Norte in collaboration with these agencies. As a result, the inflows and outflows were regularly monitored to evaluate the entrepreneurial performance, like what we did in BGMP. We widened the customer's reach through marketing their produce in the different offices of the city of Batak. Also, we carry with us their products during trade fairs within and outside the locality.
We conserve nature. We inculcated among the detainees the need to care and to give back to Mother Nature. By building a mushroom house out of indigenous materials, nipa and bamboo, we were able to limit water consumption to 10 liters as compared to a concrete mushroom house that needs 20 to 30 liters to stabilize the temperature. They reused bottle cups to tie the fruiting bags. After 6 months, the fruiting bags are used for vermicomposting for the organic vegetable garden. Let us listen to our beneficiaries from the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology.
Bilang nidanas kabubukudan mi nga pamilya.
By focusing on comprehensive investment results, we have a framework that incorporates 3 dimensions of performance: profit, people, and planet.
Profit. We fill the gaps from seasonal earnings to year-round income, enabling them to buy basic necessities and to support their medical needs without depending on their families.
People. The detainees regained their self-esteem and solicited the acceptance of the community. CIRB Ilocano Kabataan Association, a youth organization in the province, was also trained by the detainees. Customers benefit from organically grown and healthy mushroom. Thus, we widened the market and we portrayed a positive image of the detainees to the community. In addition, BGMP Batak was recognized as the best district jail out of 169 in the country last July 2015 due to our projects like the mushroom and dragon fruit production.
On August 17, 2016, MMS Enactus was also awarded a certificate of recognition by the BGMP Region 1 for its support to the livelihood activities of the BGMP Batak.
Planet. We saved water, reused bottle cups, and recycled fruiting bags for vermicomposting. Ergo, we nurture nature.
We will sustain these changes brought by the Mushroom Project through expansion of the mushroom house, intensification of the making fruiting bags production, establish linkages and networks with other BGMP in the province, and follow through release detainees to assist them in their reintegration.
As we open the gates, these changes will go hand in hand as our detainees will go back to their families in the future.
Project 2, empowering Fisherfolks through enterprise development project on seaweed production, value adding, and marketing.
From a secluded community, we also took the courage to help a fishing village, Barangay La Virgen Milagrosa. It stands in the coastline of Badok, Ilocos Norte, along the West Philippine Sea, where 1,126 people in 259 households are fully dependent on a male-dominated agrarian and aquatic economy, where 75% of women are left to fulfill reproductive responsibilities. Employment seasonality, unavailability of work for women, exploitation of marine resources, and lax implementation of fishing laws and practices are the problems of the fishing village. This threatened the supply of Eucheuma spinosum and alvarezi, groups of seaweeds that are sources of carrageenan, an important product for food processing, cosmetics, and industrial manufacturing.
With entrepreneurial spirit, we turn these challenges into opportunities, keeping in mind that La Virgen Milagrosa is a sustainable area because of its ecological advantage, healthy tourism, and prospect for growth. In June 2015, MMS forged a memorandum of agreement with the local government unit of Badok and the local residents of La Virgen Milagrosa to start the seaweed production and processing. Realizing the importance of putting together the resources, the La Virgen Milagrosa Seaweed Producers Association was born. In October 2015, MMS provided the association with startup materials for the project. The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources also provided 20 kilograms of propagules for free. But how are we breaking waves into the lives of our target audience? These are our solutions.
Capability building. With the experts from MMSU College of Aquatic Sciences and Applied Technology, we conducted skills training on seaweed propagation and value adding. We empowered fisherfolks with know-how and practical skills in using aquatic resources. As a result, they became environmentally sensitive, practiced quality control, and pricing strategies.
Financial literacy. We saw the need for supervision in computing and recording finances as business transactions increase. Financial management lectures and regular business record monitoring were conducted. Now they can gauge their business performance and realize that they are not just counting hundreds, but thousands. The association started its operation in October 2015. 2 months after, they harvested 125 kilograms of eukioma, wherein 40 kilograms were replanted and 85 kilograms were dried for value adding. The dried eukioma was used as a fruit snack ingredient fritter, locally known as turon, and candy bar pastillas. This nutritious snacks for young and old alike started its production in March 2016 and were sold at 10 cents per piece.
The association also used sargassum, another type of seaweed that is abundant in their shores. The processed sargassum is being used as an ingredient of milk candy or purbolon and chips or kropek and sold for 10 cents and 20 cents respectively, accumulating an income of $1,013 for 5 months.
Financial stability. The association is an organization of fisherfolks. Although the seaweed planting and harvesting are assigned to men, larger amount of money comes in the value adding and marketing carried out by women. A family relations expert theorized that one measure of the value of a woman is the money she contributes to the family coffer. With the weekly share from the association's profit, women went beyond their productive role to provide additional sustenance to their family needs.
Networking and linkaging. Collective interests over and above individual interests are instrumental to organizational success. For them to see and believe that success is possible, 6 members of the association benchmark in Saud Shellcraft Producers Association in Pagudpud, Ilocos Norte, our continuing project since 2006. In addition, the association also engaged in homestay business that caters to the needs of tourists. We take pride in this association as it fortifies the Enactus spirit of entrepreneurship.
With the benchmarking, the association manifested leadership when they solved the problem of too many cooks spoil the broth during their value-adding activities. They split themselves into 7 groups, each group assigned to each day of the week to maximize their time with other livelihood activities. At present, the association has put up their own store in front of the chapel. With the influx of tourists to visit the famous Liverhen Milagrosa Chapel, visitors are astounded by their products.
Merchandising. The products of other MMSU Enactus beneficiaries such as Adam's Bugnay Wine, Banas Rice Coffee, and Kurmaus Dragon Fruit Soap are delivered to the association store to diversify the products sold.
Nurturing the young minds. Teaching the children to care and protect the sea should emanate from the parents. Hence, we took the opportunity of nurturing Fisherfolks children. 58 children participated in team-building activities on creating awareness on their role in protecting the environment, coupled with business concepts. Let us listen to the success stories of our beneficiaries.
Gaputi nagtos, nakatulong mo ti allowance, dagiti anak ko.
Gaputi project, nayungan man ti balon ko.
Dati, aglablabana. Ngem, gaputi Enactus, adda sustainable nga work kon, makapagbasa na kaya nagradwarak pa yan.
Dahil po sa financial management na itinuro sa amin ng Enactus, natuto kaming palaguin ang aming negosyo.
Kapo kada activity, nakasursuro na nga agdalos taglawlaw.
Through our project in the fishing community, 3 levels of impact were achieved.
Profit. We increased seaweed supply ready for sale and value adding. We enabled the association to make wiser financial decisions, realizing an income of more than $1,000 for 5 months. Thus, the association's monthly income is $200, where each member receives $13. This may be a small amount to most of us, but for our beneficiaries, this means their children's education, electricity, groceries, and other household needs.
People. We increased production by introducing improved propagation techniques. We have empowered men and women in Liverhen Milagrosa by providing opportunities beyond their household obligations. Harvesting practices regulated, efficient value-adding ensured, and souvenir store operated. Through benchmarking initiatives, we have given the two associations social capital, which they could tap for further collaboration.
We enhance organizational skills wherein members strategically form groups to maximize productivity. We increase households and customers' sources of iodine, dietary, and nutritious food, both raw and processed. We trained young minds to be custodians of their coastal wealth by imbibing to them the importance of human nature symbiosis.
Planets, we prevented aquatic resources from exploitation and allowed them to rest. With seaweed's abundance, we helped the marine environment stabilize the temperature of the sea, conducive for more aquatic life. With association, we strengthened social institutions to regulate resource access and use and to prevent resource exploitation.
Together with our fishing community, we MMSU Enactus will sustain in transforming their lives through the conduct of seaweed product development, registration to the Department of Labor and Employment, establishment of private and public school market linkaging, and the replication of projects to other potential coastal areas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the MMSU Enactus team with 40 active members and with one mind, one heart, and one soul, pushed by one commitment to transform the lives of the people through the power of business with our projects, opening gates and breaking waves for sustainable development.
By opening gates, we have assisted and directly impacted 18 detainees and 26 jail officers. Indirectly, we had impacted 6,657 lives.
Through breaking waves, we have directly impacted association members, children, and entrepreneurs with a total of 159 lives.
Our project crippled to indirectly impact 50 fishing households of Laver and Milagrosa.
228 from the Saud Shellcraft Producers Association, 7,500 tourists and visitors in the localities, 1,500 lives from financial management, and 890 lives from market linkaging.
The Philippines has yet to morph into an economic power in the region.
With all these positive changes we have created, we believe that development knows no class, gender, and race.
For more than a decade of championing development, we continue to be catalysts of change through the power of business. This is our battle cry, the reason for our existence. This is Enactus Philippines. Thank you very much. We are now ready to answer your questions.
Great presentation. So my question is about the mushroom project. You talked about the operations, but I'm wondering about the distribution channels and your sales channels. Can you cover that?
Sir, can you repeat the question, sir?
Yeah, I'm wondering how you can take the product to the market and who your clients are.
We widened the customer's reach through marketing their produce in the different offices of the city of Batak. The city of Batak, wherein it is located the Bureau of Jail Management Penology.
This is with the help of the district jails of the BJMP. They are the ones who are having the marketing. Sorry.
Hi, my question's about the same project, and you mentioned that you had a successful first year, but then you had a bad crop. What did you learn from that, and what can you bring into the subsequent years?
Thank you, sir. We learned to have a common resource management scheme because it is a natural reason to have a spawn diseases. So we have to be more careful in actually handling in our spawns in the plantings.
Hi, great presentation. I just had a very quick question on opening gates. I assume that the detainees will actually get released from jail at some point. Is there a way that they can stay involved in the project once they're released, or is it only something when they're in the jail?
Yes, sir. That's one of our, thank you for the wonderful question, sir. Yes, it's one of our future projects that we are to follow through release detainees so that we can assist them in their future plans. If they want to be part of the society, they want to start their production project of their own, they can tap for us, and we are open for that project, sir.
I have a question on the Opening Gates program as well. I see some staggering numbers on the environmental impact, so 11,000 liters of water, 10,000 plastic cups. Can you explain how you quantified that?
First, I thank you, ma'am, for that question. First, we compared water consumption of the mushroom house made out of nipa and concrete. And in nipa, ma'am, with that, we save 10 liters a day. And since our production started 2014, we computed the daily number of water we save. That's why we come up with that amount, ma'am.
Congratulations on your achievements. I'd
Thank
like to
you, Ma'am.
understand, you're welcome. I'd like to understand where you get your bottle caps from. And also, I'd like to, on a sustainability note, to dovetail on the other question, with the fishing village and the mushroom one, with the teaching that you have to teach people how to do this, for example, management skills, finance, and everything in the fishing. How are you going to continue on that? How are you paying those teachers? And where are they coming from?
First, thank you, ma'am. First, the bottle cups, they get the bottle cups from inside the jail because they also have a mini store inside the jail. And also for the teachers, we got the experts from a college, which is a business school, and they are our volunteers of MMS, ma'am. Thank you.
And if there will be no Enactus, ma'am, we have the jail officers who will be helping them, and for also the other project, we have the association to teach the other members.
Yes.
Hi, I had a question. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Maybe you could describe a little bit about what research went into the initial deciding of how to get the mushroom started, or even in the breaking wave as example. So what sort of research did you need to do that brought you to that conclusion?
First, ma'am, we have the assessment. We have asked our target audience if what are the things that they want. First, in our project, we came up with that mushroom production because the seasonality of dragon fruit, they have seasonal income. That's why we have a year-round income for the mushroom production. And for the seaweed production, we also have needs assessment, and they want to have a cultured yokyoma because they have exploited a lot, and they want also an income coming from the culture.
Do you have any plans to expand or leverage your localized successes on a more wide, either regional or national scale?
Yes, sir. In fact, right now in our seaweed project,
Thank you so much.
Sir.